Hello there, my name is Solmaz, and you are listening to Tabling Thoughts podcast. In this podcast, I talk about my experiences as a relationship coach and psychotherapist. The little things that I noticed in my clients' day to day lives, which may affect the quality of their lives and relationships enormously, and for some reasons, they don't pay that much of attention to them. As I mentioned, I'm a relationship coach and I also practice as a psychotherapist in Ontario, Canada. In order to get more information about me, you may check my Instagram account, YouTube, or my other podcasts via the links in description. You are listening to the 16th episode of Tabling Thoughts podcast. And in this episode, we are going to talk about how to unlock the secrets of emotional intelligence in relationships. I had many requests to talk about emotional intelligence. Since my expertise specifically around relationships, I decided to talk about some secrets of emotional intelligence in relationships to make the topic more attractive and useful. So let's see what's emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is a set of skills that allow individuals to recognize, understand, manage, and use emotions effectively. Unlike cognitive intelligence, or IQ, which focuses on logical reasoning and analytical skills, EI emphasizes the ability to navigate the emotional aspects of life. So there are some components of emotional intelligence. One of them is self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions, triggers, and responses. Being aware of your emotional state helps you understand how your feelings impact your thoughts and behaviors. For example, whenever you feel stressed, how you take steps to manage that stress. Another component of emotional intelligence is self-regulation. Self-regulation is the ability to manage and control your emotions, specifically in stressful situations. Self-regulation involves staying calm under pressure and avoiding impulsive reactions. For example, taking a moment to breathe and think before responding a heated argument. Another component is motivation, the drive to pursue goals with energy and persistence, which is influenced by personal reasons rather than external rewards. People who are motivated are often more optimistic and resilient, which helps them maintain a positive outlook even when faced the challenges. Another component of emotional intelligence that you can easily identify in individuals around you is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy allows you to connect with others on an emotional level while you're fostering deeper relationships. Empathy involves actively listening and responding to others' emotions without pretending, being authentic and genuine. Social skills is another component of emotional intelligence. The ability to manage relationships and build networks effectively. Social skills include effective communication, conflict resolution, and the ability to inspire and influence others. You're not supposed to have all of them at once, but having each of them shows that you are maintaining a level of emotional intelligence. For example, using clear and respectful communication to resolve a misunderstanding rather than having a discussion that aggravates the conversation in a wrong way. So let's see, why does it matter and why is it important to have emotional intelligence in relationships? Why is it crucial? The first reason is high emotional intelligence individuals are better at expressing their thoughts and feelings and being clear and respectful. They also listen actively. This active listening is a huge virtue among individuals when they want to have effective relationships. Ensuring that their partners or the other party feels heard and understood. Such communication will lead to fewer misunderstandings and more productive conversations, strengthening the relationship. Another importance of EI in relationships is enhancing empathy. Empathy allows partners to understand and validate each other's emotions, creating a sense of connection and support. This fosters a deeper emotional bond and reduces feelings of isolation and loneliness within the relationship. In many couple therapy sessions I had, I noticed that one of the parties complains about not being heard, not being validated by the other party, and not being understood emotionally and morally. That could be because of the lack of enough of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence also facilitates the effectiveness of conflict resolution. People with higher emotional intelligence can manage their emotions during conflicts. It's very important because it helps preventing escalation and finding constructive solutions, which results in healthier arguments when both parties feel respected and heard, leading to quicker resolutions and less lingering resentments. Emotional intelligence helps individuals cope with stress and setbacks in the relationship, which helps maintaining a positive outlook. This kind of resilience allows couples to navigate challenges together, strengthening their bond and commitment. Being emotionally intelligent involves being honest and open about one's feelings, which will build trust. Trust is the foundation of intimacy, my friends. When partners trust each other, they feel safer sharing their deepest thoughts and emotions, enhancing their relationship's depth. And of course, relationship often involves change and adaptation. People with high EI are more flexible and willing to adjust to new circumstances. This adaptability helps couples grow together and maintain harmony even as life circumstances change. So, having said all these different aspects of emotional intelligence, how to bring them to our daily life and how to enhance it? You need to have daily EI practices, as I say. Simple exercises to boost your emotional intelligence, such as mindful meditation, reflective journaling, the miracle of writing and reading, and some empathy exercises. Practical role playing exercises may help to practice EI skills in real life situations as well. Sometimes I ask the couples when they feel that the other party lacks it or when they feel unable to express themselves, I ask them to role play. Of course, we started in couple therapy sessions and they take it to home to practice it more often. But role playing scenarios are very helpful as well. And of course, from time to time, you could self-assess yourself. There are many self-assessment quizzes and tools that you can Google and look for EI self-assessments. And they help you to first figure out what is the level of your EI in your daily life and in your relationship and how to improve it. Having said all we said so far, my friends, emotional intelligence is not just about managing your own emotions, but also about understanding and influencing the emotions of others. In relationships, high EI translates to better communication, deeper empathy, effective conflict resolution, and stronger, more resilient bonds. By developing and applying EI skills, individuals can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships that stand the test of time. So, my friends, I really encourage you to start incorporating EI practices into your daily lives and observe the positive changes in your relationships. If you're looking for resources, there's a book that we put the link in this episode's description called Emotional Intelligence by Dr. Daniel Goleman that I use many of the tips in that book in this episode as well. And of course, in the resources of this book, you will find a couple of assessments and tests that you can use. My friends, thank you very much for listening to this episode. I would love to read your comments about Tabling Thoughts episodes. Thank you for sharing with your friends. Thank you for encouraging your friends and loved ones to work on themselves. Until next episode, take good care of yourself.